Hi everyone, I've been gone for a while. I apologize. I'm going to do an empties and a melting basket. And because it takes me so long to actually remember to change wax, it's going to be my spring empties and my summer basket. So I'm going to start with my Scentsy, old ancient Scentsy empties. These are, I can't even tell you how old these are. I've had them for a very, very, very long time. I've been with my husband for 4 years next month, and I've had them probably double that. We'll just say that, probably double. So this Perfectly Pomegranate Scentsy bar, the person who sold the consultant I bought them from has their information in here. I don't want to share that because I don't think they are actively selling, but as you can see, pretty oily, pretty greasy. I still smell the Perfectly Pomegranate. This smelled amazing. It lasted forever. So age does not mean anything to Scentsy, at least for these. So this lasted just as long as I feel any other wax would have. And you can tell by the front just how old these are. So it smelled great, lasted just as long as I feel it would have otherwise. So don't throw them away just because they're old. They still smell fine. This one, Rio Beach. I mean, it does. It just kind of smells like you're at the ocean with like that sandy sunscreen kind of smell. I had it in the bathroom, so that was fine with me. Black Raspberry Vanilla. It smells like black raspberry vanilla. It still smells great. Again, this one was a little oily, not as bad as the pomegranate. Sweet Pea and Vanilla. Pretty sure I have another one of these in the bathroom stack, which I did not include in my melting basket, but you can see some of the oil is still down there. It smells like sweet pea with the vanilla sweetness undertone. So it smells just as advertised. Next, I will go through and do my L3. Yeah, L3. So first is Cookie Therapy. I don't remember the specific scent notes, but this basically smells like cookie dough. It did well, did fine. It's been a long time since I actually melted this, so I don't remember it too specifically, but definitely enjoyed it while it was melting. Next is the Butterbeer frosty mug of butterscotch, cream soda, and crushed coffee toppings. Just gonna give myself a little sniff to remember. Yeah. Oh, I even wrote a note. My husband said it smelled like syrup, which to him is a compliment because he loves syrup. I really enjoyed this. It's one that I would consider buying again, but I wouldn't have to have it. So, but I would if it was on the list and I happened to be shopping. Next is Polar Express hot chocolate, better than sex cake, and tea cakes. I don't honestly remember this one much. The hot chocolate came through. I remember that. I love Better Than Sex Cake. So typical L3 performance personally on this one. I enjoyed it. It was good enough. Nothing stand out memory wise. I didn't make myself any little notes. So not anything fantastic, but it was a good performer for what it is and what it says it is. This was a I don't remember what this was as far as shape goes. It might have been it was one of those wave bars, I think. Pumpkin peanut brittle, zucchini bread. I thought this smelled great. It did have the nuttiness. The peanut was really strong here. Usually zucchini bread kind of chills things out. The peanut came through on this. So if you really love peanuts and peanut brittle, this is the scent combination for you. And last from L3 was pumpkin pecan waffles, espresso sugar cookie royale. Yep, smells like I remembered it. You get a lot of the pumpkin pecan waffles, but you also get that sugar cookie royale. I don't pick up a lot of the espresso on this one, but that's not a bad thing. I like the rest of the scent, so that was fine. All right, next I will go do my little fantasy wax. The Be Delicious type sample, put this in the bathroom. It smelled good. I don't know what the scent notes are supposed to be for Be Delicious, but I enjoyed it in the bathroom. Then we had Mad Eye Moody Fresh Coffee Coconut Cream Pie. I mean, you got the coconut, and I did get the coffee on this one, which I appreciate. It was a nice strong scent, and it lasted a decent amount of time, so liked that. I know they come out with their blends again with different names, so I will have to kind of watch for it and just remember that this was a good one for me, and it might be one I would repurchase. Next is Portkey, Amaretto, Marshmallow, and Pie Crust. I loved this. I loved this a lot. The Amaretto definitely comes through. The rest, it's there, technically. Fainter undertones maybe, but the Amaretto is the strong note. I was not complaining. My husband thought that was a little strong. And last from Fantasy Wax is Sorting Hat, which is Cinnamon Sugar Pretzel. I'm pretty sure I was just watching, well, I know I was just watching a Plana Hannah vlog, and I'm pretty sure this was the scent she was melting in her office. I have the same sentiments. It's delicious. I'd get it again. It smells like cinnamon sugar pretzel. Delicious. Then we have that Smell Good shop. I had two. I need to reorder from them because I've really enjoyed their stuff, and this was my original order. So pumpkin pecan waffles, which she breaks down, they pumpkin pecan waffles, brown sugared pecans, and whipped cream. I mean, you guys, can you really go wrong with pumpkin pecan waffles? I enjoyed this. I melted this in my office because pumpkin, love it. Nothing to complain about there. And Freddy Krueger was coffee, butterscotch, and vanilla cream. I did really like this. I'd be open to trying her other coffee related scents, but this was a nice one to get the coffee smell without it being overpowering from the butterscotch and the vanilla cream, kind of chilling it out. I really did like this. It was good. All right. This is still melting, but, and I'm going to use it because I don't want it to go to waste. Sassy Girl Aroma De Laurentiis, I'm guessing is how that's pronounced. Coffee, butter notes, vanilla, and sweet musky base. I've had this for months, so I don't know what, if it's my warmers. I have a Scentsy warmer in the bathroom, a Scentsy warmer in the living room, and a Happy Wax in my office, and I just don't smell it. It's so subtle, too subtle. I tried using 3 cubes. I've done 4. It's not coming through. And if I put any more in the little dishes, I feel like it would get too full. So I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to use it, but was not impressed. I'm hoping my other Sassy Girl performs better than this one. This is the first thing I melted from them, so I'm hoping it's a fluke. Like I said, I've had it a few months. It was in a haul earlier on this channel, so that'll kind of tell you when I got it as far as how long I've had it. I don't feel like it needed to sit any longer. Felt like it should have sat long enough. But I don't know. Tell me, if you melt Sassy Girl Aroma Wax and you get good performance, tell me your tricks so I know what I need to do and how to get the performance, because I really did want to enjoy this. It has lots of lovely things in it. So that is the end of the empties and almost empties. I will move on to my, the basket, the summer basket. So as seen on the clip, I kind of filled this up. I have one side that is just your general summery smells, and this side that is my coffee leaning or just coffee side, because in my office I like to smell coffee while I'm working, so I wanted to have the coffee. So they are not necessarily summer scents, but they are coffee for my working hours, the 2 days I work from home every week. So let's start with those. It's a smaller stack. We've got Wizard Chess from Fantasy Wax. This is one of the Harry Potter releases. My pregnant brain is not going to remember which movie that's from. I apologize. I do know, I promise. I love Harry Potter, but my brain's just not going to compute. Philosopher's Stone, right? Should be just the first one. Yeah, should be the first one. Wizard Chess. Yeah. Anyways, Tea and Cakes smells delicious. I'm really excited for that one whenever I get around to it. I think I'm just going to pull these blind, honestly. Whatever I grab is whatever I grab. This is Snickers Coffee Zucchini Bread Whipped Cream. This was from a sampler, and I remember going through these for a haul and not being super impressed with how they smelled cold. But L3 does pretty good for me on when I melt it. So I'm looking forward to this smelling better than it smells cold. I get the whipped cream, I get the zucchini bread. I don't really get anything else. Those two don't smell bad, I just don't pick up the coffee. So I'm hoping I get the coffee when I warm it up. Same goes for this Irish cream mocha chip latte with a dash of cinnamon sugar. Another one from her coffee sampler. I get the mocha chip, I get the Irish cream. So it's technically, I guess, in that sense, I do get the coffee. So I'm curious to see how this one does on warm. I've got Cafe C Hazelnut Coffee Mate White Chocolate Raspberry Truffle. This sounds like it should smell amazing. And right now I'm getting the white chocolate. Maybe some truffle-y, raspberry truffliness. Not so much the coffee. We'll see. Hopefully I have good things to say about it once I warm it. Whatever that is. Dark Roast from Fantasy Wax. Freshly brewed coffee. This I've had for a long time, so I'm looking forward to getting that melted soon. I'm probably going to put it towards the top along with the tea cakes, just because it is older, and I do want to make sure that I get the bang for the buck from these older scents. Stick those on top, and it's their harder wax. They've since changed wax. The other thing I have on the coffee side from Fantasy Wax is this I Must Not Tell Lies. This is from a newer Harry Potter release, a Dolores Umbridge reference, I'm sure. Amaretto, Coffee Bean, and Pizzelle. I'm not going to complain because it smells like amaretto. The coffee bean kind of comes in behind it. Really looking forward to melting that one. And then I have two from That Smell Good shop. Like I said, it's been a long time since I ordered from them, so I want to get these melted. I'm going to put these other coffee ones in here where they're on the bottom. So when I put this other stuff back in, they are easier for me to grab first. So Bloodlines, Coffee, Sugar Cookie, Whipped Cream. I get the sugar cookie. I guess the coffee's there. The whipped cream maybe mutes it. Oh gosh, I hope that smells good on warm. Again, another one of those where I don't want to let this sit any longer. So we're going to get that melted soon. Coffee brulee, fresh coffee, fresh coffee and creme brulee. I mean, that smells good. The creme brulee is definitely the first note you get, but the coffee is definitely there too. So that's going to be delicious. Put my Fantasy Wax on top. And now for the fun summer side, which I'll use in the living room, I'll use in my office, I'll use in our bathrooms. Once I burn through some really old wax that isn't Scentsy. Some really old wax. Oh, what company is that from? Party Light. If y'all remember Party Light. I don't know if they're still a thing. It might be. Kiwi Watermelon Sample. Fantasy Wax. This smells really good. It smells so good I want to eat it. I love watermelon though, so I'm a little biased. Let's see. I've got a sweet almond cherries, apples. I went ahead and put this in my summer because it just smells so almond cherry deliciousness. And I have more than one. So I went ahead and put one in my summer melting because like I said, I have more than one. It's their older, harder wax, so I want to get it used up. So there's that. We've got, like I said, I've got more than one. And then I'll go ahead and finish the fantasy wax, I think, while I'm in here. Stack these up off to the side. So I'll finish talking about the fantasy wax first before I get into anybody else, just to keep my thoughts together, which is, looks like most of it. Okay, so definitely have a fantasy wax heavy summer leaning basket. Blackberry Fizz, cute little deadly nightshade, so Nightmare Before Christmas reference. Definitely not a summer reference, but felt like it was a summery scent with that blackberry fizziness going on, so look forward to that one. Oogie Boogie, another Nightmare Before Christmas. Pistachio pudding cake, sweet bakery dough. Oh, that smells delicious. I really need to, the next time she does a pre-order that has this, I need to get it. Or the next time I hear her releases including pistachio, need to get it. All right, then we have Dr. Finkelstein. Again, Nightmare Before Christmas reference. Old Town Bake Shop with blueberry muffin. This just seemed more summery to me than like fall, even though blueberry muffin and baking maybe would lean fall, but the blueberry muffin just smells so fruity, and fruity thing makes me lean summer. Sally, again, Nightmare Before Christmas. Ghoulberry, love the little fun decoration on top. This one's a little subtle. I'm not sure what ghoulberry is supposed to smell like, but it does have a sweet, kind of fruity berry leaningness. We've got Rita Skeeter. This one's going to be from the fourth one, the Goblet of Fire release that they did. Strawberry shortcake, vanilla pound cake. I mean, can you really go wrong with those scents? I don't think so. I think that's going to be amazing. Slurp. This May of 23 is when I got it. So this was in a summer release. Strawberry, raspberry, guava, fizzy pop. I needed more summery scents, or I thought I did. Oh, that definitely smells like fizzy pop. But it's got that sweet raspberry, sorry, not raspberry. Yes, raspberry. Strawberry, raspberry flavor to it. Milk and cookies, milk, sugar cookie royale, and vanilla frosting. Oh, that does smell good. So if the ones that are marked 5/23, I'm going to try and melt them last just because they are my more recent ones. And I have much older wax to get through. So this one, watermelon ice cream. I've already said how much I love watermelon, so that is why it made the cut. It smells delicious. Look forward to that one. Summer Breeze, watermelon, and salty sea air. The salty sea air definitely comes through, but this is going to be, oh, I really look forward to that one. So that's all of my fantasy wax for the summer side of my basket. I've got a couple Scentsy from my February box, hence the 2-3. This one was not one I ordered. It came in like I did the, what did they call that? The whiff box? Yeah. So Tropical Nectar smells really good. I think my husband will like that one. He loves like honeysuckle and stuff, and I really think that one's going to be close enough for him to enjoy. And then raspberry hibiscus tea. Oh yeah, that's lovely. I want to drink that. I might have to find some of that kind of tea. So that's the Scentsy I pulled for this. And then I have some salted pretzel milkshake left from, was melting this before I started filming, and I put it aside for summer. Vanilla ice cream, salty pretzel bits, and chocolate drizzle. Again, that Smell Good shop. So I look forward to getting this back out. You definitely get the pretzel in this one, but I remember enjoying it, so I'm sure I will still. And then L3, I don't have a ton on this side. We have McGonagall, which is shortbread cookies, vanilla orange coffee. I was torn on which side to put this on, as I'm sure you can tell with the coffee reference. But the orange is definitely the stronger note, along with that sugar cookie. So I summer side one out. I may just melt it in my office. We'll see. But we've got that. And then we've got some sampler souffle thingies. So we've got cotton candy, frosted cuppy cake, buttercream frosting with ooey gooey hot cocoa. So this was from the hot cocoa sampler. And right now on cold, all I get is the buttercream. So we'll see how this one does on warm. Pina colada crumb cake mallow fluff. So this one might not have been in the sampler. I don't remember. I get the pina colada, I get the crumb cake, and I get the mallow fluff. So that one should be good on warm. Orange chiffon cake, orange vanilla coffee, and sugar cookie royale. This was from the coffee sampler, I believe. Definitely get the orange notes and the sweetness from the bakery. We'll see if the coffee comes out on warm. And last but not least for this basket that will take me all summer to get through, considering it's already mid-July. Oh, okay. So we'll have to be on our game, Candy. And if I don't get through all of this, I don't get through all of it. I'll show you what I do get through, and I'll show you what I have left over to go towards next year before I start moving into the fall scents. But crumb cake, funnel cake, and fresh fruit slices. Yep, I get the crumb cake and the funnel cake, but not so much the fruit. So we'll see how this, again, if I get to it, how it does on warm. But that, my friends, is my empties from spring and my to melt options for the summer, along with my coffee. My coffee side's gonna stay there till it's gone and replenished and all of those things. But this is what we're working with for the next few months, or at least the rest of July and August. We'll see. I might have to table it for some pumpkin-y things once we get into September. But I want to thank you all for watching. If you've made it to the end of this video, I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, as often as I happen to get them up, please hit like or subscribe down below and leave a comment if you have any thoughts for me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.